to the audio show.
So let's try working into the Ben story to see exactly if we can understand, how this web fits into the next web. Because of course, all of these are now starting to fit together. Like the Amber story fits in with the Ben story, which fits in with the Abigail story, which fits in with the Delicia story. Apparently, they're locking these stories in. Let's go.
Because I needed some help, basically. So as you can see, I started construction, and it's going to cost me about $100,000 to do construction. And I was hoping that you could assist with that $100,000 because it's going to increase the value at least $600,000, and we can split that 50-50, 300. So your 100 is turning into an extra 2.
Okay, so if Ben was this great guy, as he's talking about with Danielle, right? Remember how he went through that little thing with Danielle and him rough up Anthony, and which is why I'm show you again why Anthony's soft, because of course, Ben will do this for everything else, but when it comes home, let's see if he will do the same thing. So what I'm saying here is, will he say yes to this money? You know what I mean? Now, it does make sense if they are to put money into the house so they can increase the value so that it can sell for more. It does make sense. Let me make sure I pinpoint that. It does make sense. Does make sense. Let's go.
Okay, so you want me to provide $100,000 for the upgrades?
Yeah.
That's going to increase the value
About $600,000, correct.
and then we split that 600?
Yeah, we split it 50-50.
So I end up netting 200,000.
Correct. On 100,000, you get your 100 back plus 200. 200% margins.
Now, Abigail, the way I see it is if I'm adding 100,000 for the upgrades, and that's increasing 600,000, that 600,000 should go to me.
Absolutely not. Ben, I'm doing all the work.
There you go. So now this is Ben negotiating, because this does have some caveat to it. So if he's going to be providing think about it. I'm putting in 100 grand. So that way you can go ahead and you split it 50-50. But at the end of the day, you get 300 grand. You didn't put any money into it. And I get back my 100 plus 200. Ben would be at a loss for that one. But it's a woman. And the thing about women have a way of getting men to do things that they want them to do. So I'm certain she's going to, give him a little bit of the tease out of what he's missing. Let's go.
I'm giving you a chance to make 200,000 on 100,000, and you're doing nothing. Did you forget how this works? Is being with your wife? Did you forget how money and deals work?
No, Abigail, I didn't forget. I'm just saying, I'm seeing me investing 100,000 just to walk away with 2. I don't see how.
Yeah, but it's going to be in 90 to 180 days. It's a quick flip, Ben. It makes perfect sense.
I don't think so, Abigail. Not
Ben,
right now.
Ben, it is an actual amazing deal I'm bringing to the table. I'm giving you an opportunity to make money. What do you say?
You always bring opportunities to make money, don't you?
You forgot how it was back when we were together.
So in other words, Abigail as always. So Abigail knew his sticking point. So just like how Sheila knows Anthony's sticking point, Abigail knows his sticking point. Abigail knows that money is the teaser when it comes to Ben. When it comes to Ben, it's about the money. If Ben can make the money, and if you can give him the way how him can make the money, then chances are he's going to do it. I think that's what they're insinuating. That's why I want to watch the story.
How you were motivated, you had the dollars rolling in, you remember that?
I still got dollars rolling in, just you got a lot of them.
Yes, but I would still have you making way more. You remember those? I was your motivator, Ben.
You were. And
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it.
Ben, please. Ben, I really would not be asking you unless I really needed it. I really need your assistance in this. You know I would not be asking if this wasn't very, very important. I need you. I really do.
You remember when Abigail gave Delicia that big old speech? I don't remember if you guys remember that speech how she gave Delicia, and how Delicia needs to calm down with Iman. I've been there, sweetie. I've been there. And I would just say you just need to be walking the right road. Y'all remember that? How that speech was touching? Like Anthony's I Have a Dream speech we him give Sheila the other day. These speeches. What it shows me is that at the end of the day, when it comes to their own interest, they will do whatever they need to do because here she is putting on her femininity.
Please.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, you're right.
It's a really good deal.
It's a good deal.
He'll thank me later. Thank you.
You see that? That's why Daniel's in trouble. That is why Danielle is in a whole heap of trouble. So Danielle and her whole heap of talking. Remember she called Anthony a cornball and blah 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 blah, blah 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 and blah 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 blah, and she had all of these words for Amber. And she had all of these, she wanted to tell Amber how she should be doing things. Well, I want y'all to pay attention to Ben right now because Ben loves that brown sugar. I want some of your brown sugar, sugar. Oh, I want some of your brown sugar. Ben wants to go back to black. You want to go back to black. And I get it. Hey, I get it. Listen, ain't nothing like the real thing. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about BBL black. I'm not you have black and you have BBL black. I'm not talking about BBL black. Forget that. I'm talking about black. And Ben knows what it's like with this right here. So nice, black, cut in two, split. You know what I mean? This is not over. Anyways, let's run into it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So if I were to imagine this, basically in the coming days, we will be seeing more of this Abigail lady, right? And we're going to see more things in Ben's mind. It is clear now that maybe we'll be seeing that because clearly you can see Ben's actual feelings with Abigail. They haven't left. He hasn't learned any lessons at all, and he'll be back there just the same again. At the end of the day, he'll be back there again. It feels like that's what we'll see again. But give me y'all's take. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.